Have you ever wondered what lurks in the shadows of the forest when you're not looking? In the unseen corners of the wilderness, where the moonlight barely pierces the canopy of leaves, exists an entity as elusive as it is terrifying. A phantom, a myth, a chilling enigma that has been whispered about around campfires and in hushed tones for years. This, dear listeners, is the chilling tale of the Slenderman. The Slenderman, as its name suggests, is a tall entity, towering over the tallest trees in the forest. Its form is eerily thin, almost skeletal, as if a shadow given form. But perhaps the most spine-chilling aspect of its appearance is its face, or rather the lack thereof. Imagine, if you will, a faceless visage, as smooth and blank as an untouched canvas, devoid of any feature that could hint at humanity. A blank slate that reflects nothing but your deepest, darkest fears. And then there are its tendrils. Oh, those long, creeping tendrils. Like the branches of a gnarled old tree, they reach out in search of their next victim, wrapping around them in a cold, inescapable grip. It's said that these tendrils can extend to impossible lengths, reaching out from the darkness to ensnare the unwary. But who, one might ask, does the Slenderman prey upon? The answer, quite chillingly, is most often children. Innocent souls who wander a little too far from the safety of their homes, drawn into the dark embrace of the forest by a curiosity too strong to resist. It is said that the Slenderman can hypnotize its victims, drawing them in with an irresistible lure, only to vanish without a trace, leaving behind nothing but a chilling tale of the encounter. This, my friends, is the chilling tale of the Slenderman. As we delve deeper into this enigma, let the haunting reality sink in. For in the shadows of the woods, where we dare not tread, the Slenderman waits, ever watchful, ever hungry, in the darkness that we fear to look into. The Slenderman, like every terrifying creature, has a beginning. A beginning not steeped in ancient folklore or whispered from generation to generation around the glow of a campfire, but rather it was born in the digital age from the depths of an internet forum. In the late noughties, an innocuous online competition challenged users to create the most convincing paranormal images. One user, armed with a bit of imagination and photo editing skills, concocted a tall, faceless figure lurking in the background of black and white photographs. This figure, long-limbed and eerily out of place, was the first sighting of what would become known as the Slenderman. Like a spark to kindling, the image ignited the imaginations of thousands. The forum thread was soon ablaze with users adding their own eerie sightings, each one building upon the last, adding layers of narrative and mystery. The Slenderman was no longer just a figure in a photograph. He was now a supernatural entity, able to teleport, to influence minds, and with a penchant for stalking children. The story was picked up by various internet users who added their own twists. Some claimed that he could stretch his limbs to impossible lengths, others that he could blend into the trees, becoming almost invisible until it was too late. These embellishments, while diverse, all served to heighten the fear and intrigue surrounding the Slenderman. The story of Slenderman, like a dark and twisted game of telephone, was passed from user to user, each adding their own unique spin. It was this ever-evolving narrative that allowed Slenderman to transcend its forum-based origins and permeate the broader internet consciousness. It was no longer a mere ghost story, it was a digital legend. The Slenderman embodies our deepest fears, our fascination with the unknown, and our capacity for communal storytelling. This faceless figure, born from a simple internet post, has become a testament to our collective creativity and our ability to scare ourselves silly. And so, the Slenderman was born, a creation of our collective fear and fascination with the unknown. Like any other mythical creature, the Slenderman has been seen by many. Tales of encounters with this silent, lurking figure are as varied as they are unsettling. Let's delve into some of the most chilling ones. Take, for example, the story of a group of teenagers who decided to venture into the woods late at night. As they delved deeper into the dark abyss, they felt an eerie sensation of being watched. The forest, once teeming with the sounds of nature, fell into an unnatural silence. The only thing they could hear was their own heartbeats thumping in their ears. Suddenly one of them vanished without a trace, leaving behind nothing but a chilling echo of his last panicked scream. Then there's the account of a lone hiker who stumbled upon a tall, faceless figure while exploring a remote trail. The hiker felt an icy dread seeping into his soul. He stood frozen, his gaze locked with the entity's blank face. When he finally mustered the courage to run, he found himself lost in a never-ending loop, with the entity always lurking just out of sight. Another common theme in these stories is the uncanny silence that accompanies the Slenderman, a deafening quiet that seems to swallow all other sounds, creating an atmosphere of dread and despair. It's as if the world itself holds its breath in the presence of this enigma. One can't forget the tale of a small town that was plagued by a series of unexplained disappearances. The only common thread? Each missing person was last seen near the edge of the woods, and their last known locations were marked by strange, elongated shadows stretching out like the fingers of an unseen hand. These stories, whether true or not, have only served to fuel the fear and fascination surrounding the Slenderman. No matter how fantastical or spine-chilling these accounts may be, they continue to captivate us, drawing us further into the enigma of the Slenderman. But what happens when the stories stop, when the sightings cease? Does the Slenderman disappear, or does he merely wait? This is the query that haunts those who have dared to delve into the lore of this spectral entity. The enigma of the Slenderman is as enduring as the fear it instills. You see, even during the lulls, when the whispers of his presence wane and the stories seem to fade into the ether, the dread never truly dissipates. It merely slumbers, lurking beneath the surface, biding its time. For the Slenderman is not just a tale told around campfires or a spectre haunting the corners of our digital landscapes. He is the embodiment of an eternal fear, a waking nightmare that always finds a way to resurface, to remind us of the darkness that lies just beyond our perception. So the next time you find yourself alone in the woods, ask yourself, are you truly alone? Or is the Slenderman watching from the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to strike? If you enjoyed this tale of terror, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Until next time, keep your eyes open and your lights on.